Welcome back to Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we went to the perplexing pool, we visited the shower room, and we got some above-ground treasures. On this episode, we're gonna go to the Valley of Repose, and we will also be clearing out the last dungeon in this area, and then also getting above-ground treasures. I think I can... There's a wall separating us from where the dungeon is, so I think I can get the above-ground treasures, because I know exactly where they are. I think I can get them before we have to worry too much about going to the dungeon. I'm gonna get, like, just add amount of these guys, because there is a poison wall we do need. Poison man, we're gonna take 15 purples for now. We're gonna split up our captains and try to be efficient. But like, first things first, I think a lot of these enemies probably respawn, so we're gonna go take care of them. Just grab a perp real quick. Sure. Okay, you kind of missed, but that's fine. Please don't tell me I'm gonna lose it. Thank you. Didn't want to get too cocky. Alright. Good to go, he got in his mouth, that's fine. We are gonna have to take this guy out, he is in the way of some treasure. But yeah, I know where the treasures are, I know where the dungeon is. There's gonna be some rock guys, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. We're all gonna get through it early in the episode. How are you guys doing today? Okay, that's good. I am feeling a little bit better. Not as tired anymore, really just... Oh man. The weekend is such a dangerous time, because you really just want to fall asleep at night, but you can't do it, because that just messes your entire schedule up. But anyways, enough about me. These fiery blowhogs are a little wacky. What was that thing I saw? This wasn't like anything recent. I saw there was a thing where like firefighters, they saved a bunch of pigs from a barn fire, and then the farmers rewarded them by like 8 months later. They just cooked the pigs and ate and gave them the sausages. And it's like, okay, I mean, I understand. You know, the pigs were being bred for the purposes of their meat, but it's just like, man, it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Not too much we can do about this guy, unfortunately. There you go. Just run into the corpse. Thank you. Alright. That's another blowhog. I just want to get started on this wall as soon as possible, because we only have 20 whites. I don't want to use my last ultra spicy spray taking a dang wall down. So, yeah. Alright. Enemies sufficiently cleared out. Let's get you over here. And then we will switch over to Mr. President. All of you, please. No. There's a bit of a slope, I understand. Alright. Switch over to Mr. President, and we are going to get, maybe like 20 yellows? And then we're going to get like the rest of these are blues. Just to get the last 2 treasures. I am now wondering if there are any dubious enemies I should be keeping in mind. I think we're going to be fine. What are the odds, right? So one of these treasures is just, I think you need yellows to just kind of like throw yellows up onto a platform. And then the other one is a bit more difficult, but we're just gonna, you know, use the power of me being lazy to get it fairly easily. The only thing that can, you know what, I just realized. I was gonna say the only thing that can go wrong is I, lose Pikmin in a stupid way, but if I tried, okay, and that's all that matters. I saw an opportunity, I took the risk, and, you know, it didn't work out, but that's fine, because not everything always works out in life. If everything worked out in life, it would be, I mean, it would be nice, but it would also be boring, I guess, is what I'm supposed to say. I don't know, I wouldn't mind everything working out in life. Here's the thing about risks, right? You need to take risks. If you just take the safe path all the time, you're never going to get anywhere. Because, like, if everyone just took the safe path all the time, then everyone would be successful. So I think it's important in life to, you know, to take some risks and do some things that maybe you don't necessarily think is, like, going to work out. But maybe it will, and that's the cool thing. I hope that rock isn't following me. The treasure is up here somewhere. There it is. That rock isn't a problem, is it? What are you shooting at? He just shot his own rock, that's fine. Alright, so you kind of have to throw yellows, please. Get to the front of the line. No, okay, yeah, I threw them, I see the issue. There's a little nodule there you can throw them on. There we go. And then they just kind of slide their way down and get that bear statue. That's 25. Oh, that's annoying. I only brought 20. But it's fine. Blues, yeah, blues cannot make it up there. Alright. We're going to leave you there for a while while we go deal with this thing. There's water dumples there, you might notice. Let's just dodge these for now. And you're never going to guess who has the treasure over here. Why, yes, it's that fiery Bulblax. So, I mean, you guys saw the submerged castle. You guys know the drill. We are not going to fight this guy with... Listen, you can fight this guy with reds, okay? You can throw them on the platform and do some cool stuff, but I'm not that cool, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to fight him the real way. And we're going to punch him and lure him into the water. Ultra bitter him and just destroy him. I do not have time for this guy. Sounds like that wall has finished, so that's good. Yeah, they take he takes a while to break out of that, and he's got a little thing. We need to take care of these water dumples first. And then we will head back, get a sufficient number of yellows to carry back that bear statue. And you know what? Even carry back the 10 pellet, why not? And then take you back so you don't get left behind. Let's take all of them out, because I'm just going to assume... Where did they all go? Where did all my whites go? Am I being stupid? Where are they? What? 5 leader 8 in the... My whites disappeared? I'm not being insane, right? Where did they go? They're not on the map. I have 15 purples and 5 white Pikmin. But actually, where did they go? Well, I'll tell you, we got a dungeon here. Okay, we're just gonna ignore this for a second. Interesting, my metal detectors are reacting violently. I can only conclude there must be some sort of machine below. That seems illogical. Yeah, speaking of illogical, okay, let's just go with the original plan, you know? Let's just go get some more, yellows. Might cut this out, but, we'll see what happens. I mean, we still have 100 in the field, so, like, what happened? Did they... Oh, you know what happened? Okay, I figured it out, guys. They carried something back. I should have figured that out. I mean, they were probably even on the map. I just, like... I was vexed by that. Good heavens. We need to just temporarily put some white Pikmin away. I can probably permanently put them away. We don't need this many. But we are going to need more reds for this dungeon. I didn't look at it. I just assume it has every element. So yeah, we're going to get started on the bear statue. Nice to be able to take out the last of these above ground treasures. I'm still used to the Pikmin 3 controls. You must excuse me. I actually beat Pikmin 3 recently. Overall, really actually enjoyed it. I'm going to beat it again just to like get more familiar with it. But yeah, I don't know why I'm saying this, because I'm just saying it in the final episode anyways, but like, Pikmin 3 playthrough, it's going to happen at this point. Like, I just, you know, I have the knowledge, I have everything I need. Was that a clock? We got it back. It's a Nintendo clock. Very inefficient. The Temporal Mechanism. Reminds me of the Temporal Tower, the final dungeon from my favorite game ever. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. I can't help but notice I heard Pikmin Fine, okay? He just fell behind so hard, and if that's what you want to do, I can't... Oh no. I can't stop you from... You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. I can put you in the direction of a good decision, but I can't actually force you to make it. Please don't come up here and crush all my guys. I'm just gonna wait for it to break on its own. There we go. Alright. Got these 5 yellows on there, and then we're gonna get back to base and rethink how we're organizing the squad for the dungeon ahead. You have got to do better than that, my man. Okay, there we go. Act like someone getting canceled on Twitter and do better. Stole that joke from Average Trey. I would highly recommend watching his videos if you're into Super Mario Sunshine. Or if you're into someone trying to roll, what even was it? It was like a 1 in 4,000 chance trying to beat King Boo in Super Mario Sunshine. That's what was necessary. That was a fun video. You know, I didn't even see the Pikmin count, like the total Pikmin count, go up when they brought the thing back. I am really inobservant today. You must forgive me. Or I mean, you can just choose not to, honestly. That's also a valid option. I'm fine bringing in 19 reds. Fire is, like, really not a hazard in this game, because, like, any Pikmin can just take out the fire geysers. And, like, fiery blowhogs aren't that bad. Again, any purple Pikmin can take those out really easily. So I'm just not worried about this at all. Switch to Olimar, make sure he's got a handle on things. I mean, of course he does. And, just gonna wait for this little bear statue to get back in the 5 seconds it might take. He's holding a little salmon. You guys see that video of those, like, 2 800-pound grizzly bears just, like, fighting each other in the woods? I mean, that's horrifying. There's a statistic where, like, 8% of Americans think they can fight off a bear. And, I mean, that video is just, like... It's the fossilized Ursa Day. That video is just, like... I mean, it's terrifying. Bears are monsters. Like, how you could ever actually think that you could take one on in a fight is beyond me. It's not even courageous, it's just actual, like, stupidity. Making sure these guys get back, because they were leaves. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. My favorite game ever, and it's absolutely not a game I'm ever going to play on the channel, because there is a lot of text and reading, and if there's one thing I don't want to do on this channel, it's play games that require a lot of reading. A, because apparently I'm bad at it, and B, just because I feel like that doesn't require, or it doesn't, it's not the kind of content I want to produce. I want to make content that's very, I guess, easy to consume. You know, you can just kind of have this on as an audio podcast. You can listen to it in the background. That's fine by me. I don't want to say what I produce is art, but in this analogy, I guess I am the artist, and you are free to take my art however you wish. Again, not art. It's just videos I'm making at 9 a.m. in the morning playing Pikmin 2. But anyways, we've reunited the squads. Where is he? Where is this one Pikmin? I don't know. Is he... Did he just get stuck on the lip there? Is he... Okay. Well, we're going in with 99 Pikmin, and that's that. We have all the above-ground treasures. There's no water. I'm not going back, man. There's 16 treasures. I'm sure we'll be able to handle it. Let's go into the subterranean complex. Alright. You know, just like old people with best before dates, I like to think that the elements are a suggestion more than a, you know, warning. Right off the bat in the subterranean complex, we're in a very natural area. Bumbling snitch bugs, bulborbs, the works. It'd be pretty safe just to snipe this guy with some yellows real quick. A little sus there, my guy. There we go. That's fine. We don't need to take him out, as long as, you know, he's got less health, and that's all that matters. Really just trying not to wake the hairy man. The big, hairy bulborb boy. What was it? I learned something, and I don't even know if this is true. I think it was from a YouTube comment. But someone said something about the hairy bulborbs that was like, instead of shaking them off, they will always try and bite first. Again, citation needed. I have no concept of whether or not that's true. But maybe it's real. It would give some kind of explanation for why they're even an enemy, because currently I got nothing. They are just a reskin of the regular bulborb. But they're really cute, so I don't mind too much. Take down that. Shouldn't have even fought the other guy. He didn't have any treasure on him. I did do challenge mode in this game. Hey, speaking of things I should just mention in the finale, but I mentioned here anyways. I did take a look into challenge mode, and it's pretty fun. So if you guys want to see me do challenge mode, leave a comment, I guess. I hate asking for engagement. It feels so gross and against what I believe in, but I have no other way of knowing if people want to see things if I just, like, you know, don't do them. But yeah, if you guys want to see challenge mode, give a like, comment, just do something, I don't know. Do whatever you want, okay? That's my mantra for life, is to, like, actually just do whatever you want. And, I think you're gonna be okay. I mean, as long as it's been, like, within reason. Don't, like, you know, kill people for fun or whatever. It's definitely a treasure up there. Absolute incredible detective work. The blue Pikmin have a use in this dungeon, we can just throw them. I mean, we can throw any other kind of Pikmin, but they're blue. I actually don't really like blue as a color. I like the blue in this game as a color, I don't like, nice voice crack. I don't like blue normally as a color. It's kind of watery and not too great. I like a nice aquamarine. That's nice. But if you're wondering what my favorite color is, today on exciting conversation topics, my favorite color is purple, followed by red, and then I think like orange and pink are also pretty solid colors, if I'm being honest. All right. Anyways, we got 2 treasures. We're gonna get these guys and look for a third just in case. But if there isn't, then I guess we'll see when the treasures become important. Absolutely stolen, Olimar. And this bumbling snitch bug is just getting licked. That is a rotary telephone front. Why does it have a question mark on it? The nouveau table. Oh, it's not a question mark, it's a 2. In my defense, they're both like curved things. They look quite similar. Okay, these are the only 2 treasures on the floor, so you know, just go back to the hole. I don't understand rotary telephones. I mean, I know how to work them. Okay, I may be a millennial or a dirty Gen Zer, but I know how to work a rotary telephone. It's just like, the thing I don't understand about them is how other people don't know how to use them. It's like, yeah, you just spin it and then the number's there. It just kind of takes a long time. It's gamma tape. Isn't that the stuff Bruce Banner used to become the Hulk? Exhausted Superstick. That was gamma radiation, by the way. I'm not, like, stupid. Okay. Dumb jokes as that side. Let's delve deeper with our Pikmin into sub-level 2. The cool thing about this dungeon is once we're done with this dungeon, we're just done with this area as a whole. We never have to come back here. Not that I hate it, I mean, I do actually quite like this area. I just don't like this dungeon. Top 10, I mean, not top 10. I keep finding excuses to use the top 10 joke, it's just not very, doesn't work all the time. What I'm trying to say is that you can probably guess why I don't, judging by this floor layout. I feel like bomb rocks are going to drop out of the sky, so I'm just finding a good place to put everyone. And I mean, you guys know the drill. We're punching bomb rocks. We're dodging careening Digibugs. Looks like 2 treasures right back to back. That's what you like to see. There's a swooping snitch bug. This floor is just all kinds of annoying. On the plus side, though, yeah, the 2 treasures spawned very close together. So we're just gonna get Olimar here. And we're gonna do the classic, just try and sneak past everyone, because I don't want to deal with you guys. If a bomb rock drops out of the sky, it's unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll try and avoid it. You are not very fun on this floor, because there is the possibility he can just throw Pikmin into the abyss. And there's also the possibility that you throw Pikmin into the abyss trying to get him, which is... Yeah, no, we don't want any of that. You knew it was coming, okay? You can't surprise me. I dare you to try and do it on the second treasure. You have no surprises left. You have nothing. You have nothing to fight me with. Your surprise factor is gone. There's no more bomb rocks. That guy just... He threw his bomb rock like 15 seconds ago. He doesn't know what's going on. Don't drop it, because it's actually going to be in the gears way. Okay, thanks. Alright, should be a pretty clean floor. Just get these treasures back and just run our little Hawkitation selves over to the hole. That's just a... I actually have no idea what that is. The network main brain, apparently. I'm not very good with, like, technology. Just, like, getting my computer set up is a disaster, man. I don't know what anything is. I don't know how to look at the settings. Thankfully, other people I know are smarter than me. I'm just not really good at anything, really. I'm not even good at Pikmin, and this is, like, what I do in my spare time. A nice gear. The Spirit Flogger. I used to be real good at mental math. I mean, I still am, but, like, that's not really... Once you get out of high school, that skill does not become very impressive. I think I do remember how long this dungeon is. One of the negative sides of having a really good memory. I mean, I'm glad I have a good memory. It's better than just, like, forgetting everything. But I gotta say, like... Oh, this... Oh, no. I'm just gonna ignore that for a second. There's another one over there. I know he's gonna pop up to the floor. What are the odds we can just carry that treasure past him? I'm thinking about it. Having a good memory is cool, because, like, remembering things is cool. But then there's the thing where it's like... I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna get the purples for this. I do not have time to deal with rock guys. Like, there's that thing where it's like, imagine if you could forget everything about a game and experience it for the first time again, and like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But like, I thought of something earlier where I was like, how tragic would it be if you experienced like a childhood game again for the first time, and you experienced it, and then you were like, you know what, I'm not that fond of it. And then like, for the rest of your life, you would just always have a negative opinion of this game, even though previously you had a really good one. You would now have a negative one because you decided you needed to experience it again. And that was like a really, that feels like a light version of like a modern day tragedy. It's very, you know, it feels like a child's version of a Junji Ito story is what I'm trying to say. Junji Ito, by the way, makes very good stories. Would highly recommend. These might be the only 2 treasures on the floor, so we're just gonna get the squad in. The first Junji Ito story I read was the one with the window. That's not what the official name is, but you all know the one. The one where the window, like, is a physical growth that, like, comes closer to the neighbor's window, and it's very spooky, and the woman looks scary. First one I read in full was The Enigma of Amigara Fault, is the actual name. That one is... yeah, it's pretty spooky. I mean, I assume they're all spooky. I've also read the Long Dreams one, which is kind of like a really... Okay, I know I'm stating the obvious here. It's a frightening concept. Definitely horrifying in a way that you wouldn't really... is unconventional, we'll say. It's unconventional horror. In the sense that it's just not a concept many people would probably think of. What if your dreams lasted, like, years? That's what I kind of want, like, the backrooms to be. I don't love the backrooms as a concept. I think it's, like, fine. But the whole, like, clipping through reality, Coiled Launcher, the whole clipping through reality thing is just very silly to me. I wish it was more like you go there in your dreams, and, like, if you die in the dream, you die in real life, but you spend, like, years in these horrible liminal space hallways in your dreams. And then eventually you wake up and everything's just like, no time has passed. I mean, that's a terrifying concept. It's the Superstrong Stabilizer. Please be the last treasure. Oh, no. But yeah, like, the idea of experiencing real time within a frame or within a state of consciousness in which you do not normally experience time is, quite frightening. Speaking of frightening, I didn't know you could shoot over that. That's what I get for trying to do scumbag strats, although I will still try and do them, because I don't want to deal with you guys. I don't really get stunned by purples, I'm at a point where I'm outie, man. I'm done. Just shoot the rock into the guy and be done with it. Okay, it's kind of half done. These guys don't even have treasures. It's somewhere past them. I still feel obligated to take at least one of them out. This makes me think it's buried. Okay, it's just on the floor, actually. Guys, we found it. It's on the floor. What was I talking about? Creepypastas. Creepypastas are funny. Not all of them, obviously, but like a lot of them are just like very, very silly. A lot of them just boil down to like, what if the game thing was real? And I think those are quite humorous, I find. As does everyone else. I read one about Temple Run that was hilarious. It was literally like, what if Temple Run was real? Like, the ending of the story was like, I tried to go to school and I couldn't stop running, and then I looked back and the black weird monster is behind me. It's like, oh, that's that good stuff. Those are the creepypastas I like to read. But I just get scared too easy. That's why I don't play or watch horror, really. I just, you know, even if I can perfectly predict a jump scare coming, it gets me every single time, without fail. Shout out to It Chapter 2. Movie with the most jump scares I've ever seen in my life. And also just like a really weird tone, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. It Chapter 2. Very loud finale, also. I remember seeing it in theaters, and I was in like the back of the audience. And I distinctly remember the speakers like peaking or like blowing out at certain points, because the finale was just like so loud and there was so much happening. I feel like this is the same gear we got on the previous couple floors. Am I insane? It's the Omega Flywheel. Okay. It's probably different. Anyways, going down to Sub-Level 4. Doing really, really well in this dungeon, which is good, because I remember it being awful. But we'll have to see.